Today's video I am going to explain you how you can create a table from design view. First, we'll open MS Access application in our computer. Then in Home tab, we'll go to View and select Design View. Here you will see a pop-up window. From here you can change the table name. Suppose I am assigning the table name is student. Click OK to save the name. And here, suppose I am creating a student table. So the first field can be admission number. ADMNO, admission number. So this is the field name column. And for that we have to select our data type, and this data type we will select from here, from data type column. And for admission number, the data type text will be better. And in description we can write about like admission number of student. Now we'll come to properties. The first property is size. By default it is 255. Suppose we don't want 255 characters, we want only 20 characters, so we can write here. In format, what will be the format of field name? There are different type of format. Suppose I want to write everything in I want to display everything in capital letters for admission number. Then we can simply write greater than symbol. This symbol display whatever you write, everything in capital letters. And in caption, as you can see, I have written the admission number field name in short. In caption, I can write the full form. Admission number. Actually, it is used to display a alternative name for a field. Sometimes we may select some short name for the fields if we want to display the full name, or if we want to display some alternative name, then this caption property is used. And default value, if the user doesn't enter anything, then by default this value will display. Suppose my admission number will start from AD 10. So this is the starting of my admission number. So by default this value will display. And validation rule, this will I'll explain later. Required field, admission number is required, so I will select as yes. And allow zero length, if we allow zero length equal yes, then this field can be leave empty without entering anything. We can leave this field. So if both we keep as yes, required and zero length, then we can keep this field as empty. But as our admission number is primary key, so we will not keep as zero length. Here you can see one small key symbol, and when you select this field, this primary key icon is highlighted. That means this field is selected as primary key. If you click again here, the primary key will be removed. Again, if you want to assign primary key, just click on the primary key icon, select the field and click primary key icon. And one more steps is there. You can right click and just click on primary key option to remove the primary key. Again to set, right click on the field and select primary key. This way you can select primary key. Now let's move to datasheet view. So we wrote AD10, by default this value came. Now suppose my first student ID is 01. So as you can see, everything is converted into capital letters. Whatever I wrote, this everything is converted in capital letters. Now move back to design view again. The next field can be name. Data type we can select as text only. Now suppose for name also we want to display everything in capital letters. So we'll come to format and greater than symbol. And suppose for name field I need only 25 characters. So field size is 25 and caption as student name. Now and the required is yes. Now change to datasheet view. As at top of the field you can see the alternative name. As in caption I have written admission number and student name, it's display this name in datasheet view, but our field name is ADM no and name only. Suppose first student is Kabita. So whatever I wrote, that is converted into capital letter, because in format field format option I have given greater than symbol. That's why whatever I assigned here, that is converted into capital letter. Now suppose the next field is phone number. We'll change the view to design view. It's phone. For phone number we'll select data type as text only. And in format we'll write this format, @ symbol 4 times, bracket @ symbol 4 times, bracket close, @ 3 times, 1 dash, again @. So whatever I will write, this will display in this format. @ symbol means a character or space. So let's see one example. Suppose this is the phone number 700301234. So this is converted into this format, whatever I wrote in format. So this way we can give some format to our datas or text. Now suppose the next field is marks, and for marks we have to set some condition that marks should be written from 1 to 100 or 0 to 100. The marks should not be less than 0 or more than 100. For that we have to write validation rule. For that we'll go to validation rule field and we'll write this rule: between 0 and 100. So this way we can set the rule. Suppose the user entered different numbers, 101, -1, something like that. Then it should display this number, like the number should be between 0 to 100. Now let's enter a example data and see what happens. In marks field, suppose I have entered the mark as 102. So it will display this warning. The number should be between 0 to 100. Let's enter now 66. It accept. Now for the next data, suppose the admission ID is 02. Name, I have written the name in small letter, but when I will go to next cell, it will convert it into capital, because I have assigned format as capital letters for this field. And the phone number, suppose 9864012345. Phone number also you will get in this format, but when we click the field, you will see the actual format. And suppose marks I have entered here -4, it will not accept. The number should be always within 0 to 100. So suppose it's 88, and this number by default come automatically because I have written this AD10 in default value. That's why this number comes automatically. Now suppose I have one more field, that is admission date, and this field I required just admission after admission number. So I will click on name field. I will click on admission number field, then click on insert row. Sorry, I have to click on name field and click insert row. So one new row will be appeared here. Here write admission date. Admission date, I have written the admission date as in short form and select as date and time. And here in format, we'll write the format of the date. In input marks, we can select how the date will display. Select on input marks, and from here how you want to show the date, medium date, short date, etc. Suppose I want to display the date as this one, 27 September and 2020. Then click on next. And finish. In caption, write admission date. And in validation rule, suppose the admission date should not be greater than 2006 or some year 2010. So we'll go to validation rule. We'll write greater than has 1012010, means the dates after 2010 only it will accept here. Date should be after 2010. Now move to datasheet view. And write the admission date. As you can see here, dash symbols and underscore and dash symbol, this is because of input marks. I have set input marks for this field. Suppose the admission date is for the first field is 12/04 March and 2018. So it will display like that way. This way it will display. And the next date is, suppose it's 12 and the month is January and the year is 07. It will not accept because I have set the rule as the date should be after 2010. So let's write it as 12. So this way we can set validation rule for year. Now how we compare the names, how we compare text for a field. Suppose for the name field, or here we'll write one new column, we'll make one new column, that is house, and from here we'll set the rule as the house name should be always start with Z. For that, in validation rule we have to write double quotes G and star, double quotes close. Here star means any number of character. After Z we can write any number of character. It can be green, it can be golden, it can be ground, or any word, whatever start with Z. Now let's try with datasheet view. In house column, suppose I have written here green, it will accept. In next field, suppose I want to write the field name as blue, it will not accept because my rule is the name should start with Z. That's why it will not accept. Suppose I want that name should be either first let's move to design view. It should be start either red, green or blue. So we'll write its first letter. For red R, for green Z, for blue B, for yellow Y. After that star symbol. Now change the view to datasheet. Now let's try other color, blue. It will accept. Let's try pink. It will not accept. It will accept only these colors, red, green, blue and yellow. So this way we can set validation for text. And suppose I have one more column in my table, that is hobby. So first we'll change to design view. this field is hobby, and this field text should be end with ing, like singing, dancing, drawing, reading. So the name should be end with ing. For that, we'll go to validation rule. We'll write first like, then double quotes, star, ing. Here star means any number of characters and the last character should be ing. If I have some limited number of characters, then in place of star we can write question mark or hash symbol. See page number 205 for details. Now go to design view or datasheet view, click on yes. Now first one's hobby is suppose talking. It will accept because it finishes with ing. Now next one, hobby singing. I wrote just sing, still accept because finish with ing. Suppose dancing, I have written just dance. It will not accept because the word should be finished with ing. So ing is needed. This way we can set validation rule to the field. We have left about form, report and queries. In this lesson, I will explain about this in next video. Till then, take care and bye.